And welcome back. I've been told this next segment is the best thing on television. Thanks, Mom. Here's Trtan back time. September 8th, 1960, official release of Alfred Hitchcock's classic thriller Psycho. This was Hitchcock's most financially successful film, produced on a budget of about $800,000. It made over $32 million on its initial release. Paramount was reluctant to do the film, so Hitchcock financed it himself for 60% ownership of the film. To save money, Hitchcock filmed it in black and white and in a television studio. Chocolate syrup was used for the blood swirling down the drain in the famous shower scene. Janet Leigh, you know who her daughter is. Yeah. Anyway, her character Marion Crane, flushing her note down the toilet is the first time a toilet is shown flushing in U.S. cinema.
Wow.
Yeah. Happy birthday to Ruby Bridges, born September 8, 1954, American activist. She was the first black child at the all-white William Frantz Elementary School in New Orleans, Louisiana in 1960. Many whites pulled their children from the school, and all but one teacher refused to teach her. This event was the subject of a very famous Norman Rockwell painting. September 9, 1776, the name United States is adopted by the Continental Congress. It replaced the previous term, United Colonies. On September 9th of 1789, House of Representatives recommends the adoption by the state's 12 amendments to the Constitution. 10 were adopted. That became the Bill of Rights. Happy birthday to Colonel Sanders, Harlan David Sanders, born September 9, 1890, American restaurateur, founder of Kentucky Fried Chicken in '52. In 1930, Sanders began selling fried chicken and other food from a gas station. In 1939, he was dissatisfied with the 35 minutes it took to fry chicken in an iron frying pan. Since he believed deep frying lowered the quality, he came up with the idea of deep frying them in a pressure cooker, a new invention of the day. This could cook chicken as fast as a deep fryer, yet he felt it retained the quality of pan frying. Following year, he finalized his original recipes of 11 herbs and spices. September 10, 1897, 25-year-old London taxi driver George Smith, that's not a picture of George, that's just the kind of car he drove.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, is arrested and convicted the same day. All right? He had driven his electric cab into a building after having a few beers. He was pleaded guilty and was fined 25 shillings. This is considered the first drunk driving offense.
Wow. A few, quote unquote.
A few. That's, everybody said, just had a few. Happy birthday to Charles Kuralt, born September 10th, 1934. American Emmy-winning TV journalist, the Evening News with Walter Cronkite, On the Road segments, and CBS News Sunday Morning. He was the anchor. After his death, it was revealed that for 30 years, Kuralt had a second family with a woman in Montana while his wife lived in New York. Quote from him, "Thanks to the interstate highway system, it is now possible to travel across the country from coast to coast without seeing anything." The Carol Burnett Show, okay, there you go. September 11, 1967. The variety sketch comedy TV show, The Carol Burnett Show, premieres on CBS. It starred Carol Burnett, Harvey Korman, Vicki Lawrence, and Lyle Waggoner, all right? Tim Conway was a frequent guest and later became a regular cast member. Went on to win 25 Primetime Emmy Awards and spawned the spin-off Mama's Family. Happy birthday to Vance DeBar Pinto Colvig. Most people know him as Pinto Colvig. Born September 11, 1892, American character actor, voice of Sleepy and Grumpy in Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Disney's Goofy and Pluto, and also the voice of the original Bozo the Clown.
Wow.
September 12, 1959, the TV Western Bonanza debuts on NBC. It was the first network Western series televised entirely in color. But of course, not all local TV stations were capable of broadcasting in color at the time. And just a side note, the Cisco Kid in 1950 was the first TV Western filmed in color, but not all episodes were originally broadcast in color, making Bonanza the first network television Western to be broadcast completely in color. That's confusing.
Uh-huh.
Happy birthday to Charles Dudley Warner. Born September 12, 1829, American newspaperman, famous for the quote, "While everybody talked about the weather, nobody seemed to do anything about it." He's the guy who said that. And finally, okay, this is one of my favorite trivia questions. If you haven't heard me say it, I know I have. You know what Murphy's Law is. If anything can go wrong, it will go wrong, and at the most opportune moment.
Yes.
Do you know what Cole's Law is?
Coleslaw. I got one.
Yes.
I got one. Yay.
Cabbage and mayonnaise and stuff like that.
Coleslaw.
Very good.
There we go.
Congratulations. We have to mark this date down. We'll be doing that in the next Trtan Back time.
There you go. I have to say, I've never seen a full run of the Carol Burnett show,
Yeah.
but their outtakes,
Yes.
the funniest, I think, when, is it Tim Conway where he's the dentist and then he
Yes, that's
keeps
Tim
sticking
Conway.
himself and then he...
Yes. Harvey Korman, it is reputed that he was laughing so hard he peed his pants.
Really?
Yeah.
I love it because, again, actors, yes, it's their job, but when they get cracking each other up.
Yes.
And then
There
when
are
he's
a
in
lot of those.
he's in he's like hanging on the hanger in the
Oh, the
yes, you know
where you
what I mean.
take your clothes to be the cleaners.
Dry cleaner.
Dry cleaners, yes. My
Yeah.
gosh.
Oh, well, thank you for that.
Sure.
Another great Trtan Back time.
I'm glad you got the last one.
Yes. All right, you guys.